Well, I hope you can hear me today. I have a little competition from some construction going on, so the normally quiet porch is not quite as quiet. I wanted to talk to you today about the relationship between consciousness and the physical realm. So it's a little more philosophical than some of the other videos. People debate about that relationship, and if you see consciousness as does the physicist Sean Carroll, then existence is not very meaningful. Carroll contends that consciousness is a way of talking about the physical world. We say that someone is conscious of something that corresponds to certain physical actions in the real world. Carroll continues, I don't think that there is anything special about mental properties. I don't think there's a special mental realm of existence. I think it's all the physical world, and one of the manifold ways we have of describing it. In other words, for Carroll, there's no distinct entity, consciousness. It's just a convenient word to describe certain physical reactions that occur. If that's what we think about ourselves and the birds around us, we heard, then the birds and we ourselves are meaningless machines. If, on the other hand, we think like Max Planck, who said that we cannot get behind consciousness. Everything that we talk about, everything that we regard as existing, postulates consciousness. Or like the mathematician and physicist Eugene Wigner, who said that it was not possible to formulate the laws of quantum mechanics in a fully consistent way without reference to consciousness. Or like R.C. Henry, professor of physics and astronomy at Johns Hopkins University, who said that a fundamental conclusion of the new physics also acknowledges that the observer creates the reality. As observers, we are personally involved with the creation of our own reality. Physicists are being forced to admit that the universe is a mental construction. Pioneering physicist Sir James Jeans wrote, the stream of knowledge is heading toward a non-mechanical reality. The universe begins to look more like a great thought than like a great machine. Mind no longer appears to be an accidental intruder into the realm of matter. We ought rather hail it as the creator and governor of the realm of matter. Get over it, he continues, and accept the inarguable conclusion the universe is immaterial, mental, and spiritual. So if you think like Planck and Wigner and Henry, then you recognize that we are not physical beings having a spiritual experience, but spiritual beings having a physical experience. Our physicality limits to varying degrees our coordination, our sensory perception, our IQ, our empathy, and other faculties, such that we experience ourselves as possessing certain gifts and certain weaknesses. The result is that our existence is stretched in a tension as we work out relationships with others who themselves have different gifts and weaknesses. As we seek to find fulfillment, we stumble towards an understanding of our interdependence. This has the benefit of leading us to an understanding of how to relate and love. So existence is meaningful after all.